send the scouts. Successful expedition. There's something here. Is that worth going back? If that's a wreck, what do we get there? Maybe something. Also, maybe it's not a wreck. Oh. It's a thing to mine, which we cannot do because we need equipment for that. Well. I will try to scout the part of the map I have not unveiled yet. So these are the loyalists. A hush falls over your locomotive. One of your crew removes her cap in remembrance of those who died in the span of the sky. Okay. It's not just the Takatis that have problems seeing what's in front of them. Coming in for some easy money. That is 200 sovereigns. We could get stuff. We don't have a silenced gossip. Maybe it will be useful later. Oh, we got 2. And that costs 1. Okay. There we are. Let's first go to the bazaar. That's very good. So we can do that next. Which will generate money for us. Okay. Let's buy fuel and supplies. Do we have something in excess? Yes. Ammo. Except we could trade that away and it would be quite good. My bad. Do we have stuff to do here? We could repair. Let's do that. Likely it is too early to get some crew again. Yes. Do we have money to spend on a new first officer? 100 out of 400. I don't think we do, not right now. we still want to keep that buffer to be safe. Also, we could get stuff. Having a second cannon is not that useful, because our problem is overheating. If we had to, we could not spam them. That would allow us to mine. We could get more cargo, that would be quite good too. Oh, the pressure canning system. There is storage on that. Oh, on the green version, which costs an arm. This is more movement speed and less fuel consumption. Is it less or more fuel consumption? I don't know. I actually don't know. A mine launcher. Okay. Well, anyway, we want monies. Perhaps one day we will have some. That day is not today. Okay, well, let's just go to Port Haven. That's easy money. That is not a good path. I'm full. Should I just use my fuel? What is the captain doing? Well, that was actually worth it. Even in terms of fuel. We did trade some supplies for that. Not that much. There we are. Okay, so first of all, we'll go to the bazaar. Sell the seeds. That's some easy money. A bargain for hours. Well, that's quite easy. We can fill up our hold. And then we do have some money to spare, so do we want to recruit that guy? Well, first of all, we do want to write a port report. And if we are not welcome anymore, then we can share gossip. We don't need to do that right now. Is there anything new in here? No. And we're not gonna drink cider. The Blemigan did it for us. I mean, we can at any point get him. What does he give us actually? Iron by 2, Veils by 6. An affiliation with the Academy. Veils interests me because that's our main stat. Okay, I guess we will take him. Come here, come here. We can then go and talk to him here. He looks younger than most devils, but he's significantly older. His gaze is blank and yellow, a wall against speculation. He grooms his sideburns artfully and knows how to be tactful with less seasoned members of the crew. We could converse with him and try to know where he's from, what his tastes are. He sits with his back to the door and answers your questions with more questions. It's more than ordinary caginess. He does not trust you. Which is strange considering how hard he wrangled to be aboard this engine in the first place. Once he asks, rather abruptly, how long your crew have been with you, and whether you took on anyone new at the last port. Once he asks, okay, that was not a time connector. That was just to say he does it once. You cannot tell whether he likes your answer. Perhaps in time he will come to trust you more, and that was a success. Okay. LT, what is that button? Jesus. Okay, I managed. We can converse again. But that does nothing. Huh? Ask him about the state of your soul. He must know how it appears. On account of him being a devil? It is not worth much in its present condition, he says plainly. To float. I could cure you of all that if I had time and if I cared, and if it were not just as easy to take any of a dozen other innocent souls in a better state of repair. If you want it improved, you might, I suppose, try your luck at Carillon. Okay. Is that gonna be the same? Do I take a check every time until I fail? Ah, no. Anyway. So I was about to try and find Lustrum or Hybris again, which should be that way, but our hold is full actually. So we want to store the raw hours. We are close to New Winchester, so I think that's worth doing. We could also just stop restocking on supplies and fuel, which we are just wasting away right now by going back to New Winchester. Your newly acquired Repentant Devil is standing most unrepentantly over a body in the hallway. Inspect the deceased. You don't recognize him. I need to have one crew to do that. Wow. Okay. One of your crew? But the deceased is no one you know, a stranger on your locomotive. Peculiar luggage you brought on board, says one of the crew when some others have gathered. Would have thought it would fit in your little bag. First, clean up. It won't do to leave the body in the hole. Then your repentant devil can explain himself. He's still got the blood on his cuffs. Well, indeed, we will ask about that. Officers who generate corpses on your locomotive are a liability. He was a stowaway, explains the devil indifferently. He's been stalking me for more than a month. I thought I'd lost him when I came aboard. Then he turned up in my quarters. From the body he has lifted a clinking bag of souls. Perhaps he was sent to bribe me rather than to kill me? He tilts his head to consider the soul collection. Apparently thinks I'm a cheap hire, if so. The devil's gaze reverts to you. I regret to say this is probably not the last time this happens. I may be destined to attract negative attention. Okay. A second man listened to the devil's suggestion. He laughs when approached. Oh dear, a little obvious, perhaps. His gaze is amused and flickers with intensity. I have an idea that might be beneficial for us both. I'd like to improve the lives of the workers at the Home Office on the Avid Horizon. What the devil are you talking about, Mr. Devil? If you don't mind permitting me a little shore leave. Okay, boy, you do what you want. We'd have to bring him chorister nectar and dried tea. Or cage chorister bee, or a report on Caduceus. Okay. Oh, also we got a level. New facet. What happened to us? Did an option disappear? I think so. Below stairs are a mentor. For a time you enjoyed the favor and protection of a mentor, someone who saw your potential and decided to nurture it. Hearts and iron and affiliation with Vinny. Somewhat fitting? Below stairs, the comforts of every well-to-do household rely upon the scurrying, grinding work of its servants. You know this firsthand. Being a sociopath could have a correlation with having servants. That kind of makes sense now? The comforts, I've read that. You dealt with the matters your masters couldn't be troubled with. Oh, I was on this side. I misread, I guess. Like cleaning and cooking and parenting, but how loyal were you? You kept their secrets, or you took them for all they were worth? Well, I'm not too sure I actually want that. Being in prison kinda makes more sense. I guess we'll do that. So the judge condemned you to New Newgate, the stalactite prison of old London. Its dock was thick as tar. Its cells were small as pantries. How did you spend your days there? You served your time quietly. No way. Better the wolf than the lamb. You ruled your corridor like a robber king. Even the guards knew better than to push you. Your punishments were less than you deserved. Yeah. Cheeky villain build here. I guess 100 sovereigns is worth the detour. And let's balance things a bit and go here. Whoops. Now we can get things. A savage secret. Right, I was wondering whether I had it already. No, we have the Salon Stewed Gossip. This is different. An otherworldly artifact. We actually looted one. So let's get the savage secret. She leans close before she speaks. Her voice is low and laden with tobacco. She shares what she knows of several motions that have not yet reached the assembly floor. Some would make changes to laws that it is helpful to know about in advance. Okay. Can I just make money by going back from Port Haven to this place? Because that seems a bit stupid. Due to undermanning, one of your crew cabins sits empty, but a story has taken root among the crew that something sleeps in there on nights when the wind howls. Something that leaves frost on the bed sheets. Some of the crew have begun raiding the pantries to leave bowls of food outside the cabin door. Your cook complains. We could discipline the crew, force someone to sleep in the empty cabin. That would be awful. Which is the reason why we're doing it. Oh no, we did it again. You choose a member of the crew by drawing lots and send him to sleep in the vacant cabin. He makes a show of bravado as he enters, whistling cheerfully. Shit. He was our best guy. The next morning you find him frozen to the bed. His eyes are closed, as if he still slept. The window is open. Okay. They were actually right. We came here to go to the bank because we've got hours in store. Is there any new prospects in the bazaar? Deliver munitions to Port Prosper. Port Prosper lies to the southeast. We want to go there for the horological grill that has been sleeping on our locomotive for years and has seen horrible things that we did. But we didn't know where Port Prosper was. Okay, southeast. My issue here is that I don't know where I can buy ammo. But if I select the prospect, it's likely they will tell us. I don't know. Let's try it. I don't know if we can renounce a prospect. Can be purchased at the Royal Society and the Empyrean. That is crude. What is that? Are sometimes salvaged from Takoti liberators or from Flotsam and Jetsam. Okay, so we've got one in the bank. No, on board. Because we were gonna trade it for bronze wood. Which we will still do if we get the occasion, because that's a lot of money. Okay, can I renounce a prospect? Apparently not. Can I see them here? Yes. Well, I think. Okay, no, I can't. Well, maybe we will get it, but maybe we will not. So we are gonna go northwest, trying to find Old Tom's Well and Hybris. I guess it's gonna be somewhere this way. Actually, there's a lot of space. It could be this way. But well, we are gonna go here first. But I think that's something I'm gonna do next time, because I'm a bit tired.